Welcome to the channel. This is Oblivion, and we're here with the Sage of Khadein ? Summoning session. Now, I'm pretty excited for this banner, actually. It's a pretty strong banner, has a lot of cool effects on here. My goal is to get Duo Linde or Harmonic Linde, and then getting Nino. I wouldn't mind getting a copy of Byleth and Ursula, but they're definitely not my focus for this banner. Now, with Anniversary coming up, I don't want to spend too many orbs. I'll probably just go to Spark and then stop. So let's go ahead and jump in. We can discuss the banner a bit, and then we'll do some questions as well. Okay, so I think we'll do, well, there's colorless. We're not going to do colorless for sure. Anyway, this banner's pretty interesting. Like, it's a really solid and interesting lineup of mages, right? Usually mages are like just nukes or whatever, but these mages all have the terrain effect, which is really cool, actually. Now, how useful is that effect? You know, it kind of depends. It's definitely more useful on calves, I feel like. Getting past trenches is a very, very big deal. Anytime you can get past trenches, like, it's massive. Especially something in, like, summoner duels. Because, like, summoner duels, they typically use trenches to kind of control, you know, calves from going out like crazy. And so, being able to give that away with Duo Linde, or Harmonic Linde, is really good, and I'm really afraid to see how she is used in SD to allow like Brave Self to just go even more ham. Also, oh, there's Valor. Also, like, she's a really good unit. Like, she actually has really solid damage. She has true damage, which is really nice, and her duo steal's not bad either. So, like, I'm pretty excited to get just one copy of her and try her out. When it comes to Nino, Nino's just like really mobile, right? She's like doing her best impression of legendary Byleth, or Brave Byleth and Yuri, which is like a really interesting combo. Obviously, she doesn't have Kanto, but even so, she's going to be able to hit really hard, and then she's also going to be able to just like vantage people with her speed preempt, which is really cool. The biggest thing for me, though, is her fodder. Like, Nino might be one of the best fodder units in the entire game. She has attack speed finish 4, she has speed preempt, and she has times plus 4. All we need is that skill inheritance cap to go up during the anniversary. If we get that, you could pretty much get attack speed finish 4 and times plus 4, which would be really good. And I'd love to give that to Dimitri, legendary Dimitri. That would be just so good. It would let him like always have Bio Astra up, while also like getting healing from attack speed finish and more true damage. Like, just amazing fodder there. She also is really fast. Like, she has like 46 base speed. She doesn't have a super boon, but even so, like, just with a normal boon, right? That's 49 speed. Like, like 49 speed is more speed than a lot of units had with all their skills in Gen 1, right? Like, you could have everything on them, and they still weren't even touching 49 speed. So, it's kind of crazy how much speed creep we have been getting. Oh my god, it's Petra! Yes! Easily one of the best 4-star special rates we could have gotten. I love Petra. Her Refine is very good, very solid Refine. And I have her at like +3, I want to say. Something like that. So we're definitely going to be merging this. I wouldn't mind picking up Otherworldly Bond Forma for Petra, like with all the best skills. I think that'd be really cool. But there's a long list of units I want for that. So we'll have to see how we get there or not. Now, when it comes to Ursula, I think Ursula's going to be a really... Hey, it's Morgan. I don't know why her name like slipped my mind. I have like a +8 Morgan or something. I've never pulled for her, but for somehow she always shows up. Well, I'm not going to complain though. 4-star special rates are always nice. Let's back out again. We don't need that colorless. When it comes to Ursula, I think she's going to be like an amazing ARD unit, right? Like an ARD defense unit. She's going to do a great job there. I guess we just do this. I want one Byleth. I don't like really do a ton of Byleths, but I wouldn't mind getting one. But yeah, Ursula for me, like, it's mostly her art. Her art is just top tier, phenomenal. Hey, there's Byleth. Ursula's art's just amazing. Suzuki Rika just does such a great job. So I would love if they drew some of my favorite characters. That would be awesome. Really good IV. Okay. We will definitely be building Byleth. We're gonna back out here. When it comes to Byleth himself, right, he is definitely one of the best 4-star demotes we've ever gotten. I think I still like Claude a bit more, though. I like Claude, like, just having the Brave Weapon and Kanto is such a cool effect for a dagger flyer, right? It just allows him to do so much, and the Fallen Star effect is really annoying in SD. I know it doesn't like really give you the damage reduction per se, but it like being able to hit gravity on somebody can just completely mess up their whole team for that round, and then you can just completely wipe them out. So I've definitely had that happen before where I've lost to Summer Claude in SD, and it's very frustrating to deal with, but he's just a very, very good unit. So when it comes to Byleth, like, he has he obviously has like tempo and then the damage reduction from dodge. So he's obviously going to be able to do pretty well. He's going to be able to get those hits in. I am a bit iffy though with him not having like full protection. Dodge is good, but it's definitely not the best. I kind of prefer sweep effects, and that's why I kind of like Legendary Byleth still more. But this Byleth is still very good. My biggest problem with this Byleth is like his art. I don't like his art at all, if I'm being completely honest. Like his face just looks weird to me. Like it just doesn't look right. And then the shorts, not a big fan of that either. And then the last person we gotta talk about is Soren, and Soren just got done extremely dirty. Like, oh my gosh, they just slapped Soren in the face. I don't know why they keep doing this too. Like they did this to Alencia. Well, Alencia got Whitecap Bow, which was like easily the best inheritable weapon we've ever gotten. But even so, she doesn't have a PRF weapon. And then we got Ninja Har. He didn't get a PRF weapon. His weapon's still really good, don't get me wrong. But like, he didn't get a PRF weapon. And now we're here with Soren, and Soren didn't get a PRF weapon. Hey, Lucina, nice. I think she's at like +6 or 7. So that's awesome. Definitely getting some great 4-star specials today. Yeah, they no PRF for Soren at all, which is just heartbreaking. His stat line is not my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. They essentially gave him like basic HP, good attack, middling speed, bad defense, and high resistance. Like it's just such a boring stat line. I wish they would have made just a very speedy Soren. That would have been just way better in my opinion. When it comes to his weapon, his inheritable weapon, Magic Lantern Plus, it has the terrain effect, so you can ignore terrain. It has a dual phase breath effect, which is pretty cool actually. I like that. And then it has attack and rest +5 if Soren initiates or if he's within 2 spaces of an ally. So it's definitely a very good inheritable weapon. I don't think it's as good as like Whitecap Bow, but it is very solid. I just wish that they would have made it into a preference weapon. Like just add, I don't know, attack +3 or slaying on it, and then give it like one more effect. Not even like a crazy effect, just a decent effect, and I would have been happy. The good thing is that Soren has some amazing art. Soren has very good art. He looks awesome. So at least when the arcane weapon comes out for him, he can get that, and then like you can have a very powerful Soren again, obviously. So that's one thing to look forward to. There's Raven. Okay, so far we have pretty good 4-star specials, but can we actually pick up a 5-star? We're not even getting reds actually. I guess we should start doing some questions. Hopefully that can bring some luck. So first, we are going to do some rapid fire questions from Fire Emblem 9090. They said, here are my questions for you to answer in the next zoning video, please, or you can make it into a separate video. It is for what you want in Fire Emblem Heroes for the year. You can make it into a bingo board or a list. Good luck with your summons. Thank you. So let's just do the first 6. There's a lot of questions there, so we're going to do the first 6 here. What is your most wanted hero characters to come into Fire Emblem Heroes? So there's a lot of characters I do want in Fire Emblem Heroes. Obviously, right now, it's Base Felix. I want Base Felix the most. But Felix is technically in the game if you count Winter Ult, which I really don't. So the other characters I really want are Athos and Nurgle and Stefan. Those are probably the top 3 on my list. Probably Athos is number 1. I don't know. Nurgle or Athos is number 1. They just deserve to be in the game already. Like, Athos is such an influential character in Blazing Blade. He's amazing. He has really cool animations. And then Nurgle is the main villain of Blazing Blade, the first Western Fire Emblem. And, like, how do you not have him in the game yet? It just makes no sense. So that's probably where I'd go. Number 2, what heroes do you want to see get a Fallen ult? For me, it's Scarlet and Renea. I want Nurgle. I want Fallen Nurgle. I want the insane Nurgle at the end of Blazing Blade, where he has like the eye like pulsing out. That would be so cool. And I want the art to be done by the same person who did Fallen Ashnard. I think that would be amazing. So hopefully we can get that maybe this year. That'd be really cool. Come on, IS. Help us out. For number 3, what hero do you want to see get a legendary outfit? So my number 1 legendary unit is obviously Alencia. I want Alencia so bad. I want her to be the first staff legendary. I want her to have a dual phase brave weapon. I want her to have wrathful and dazzling in the weapon so that her B slot is open. I also want her to introduce like maybe an offensive special for healers, something to make healers better. Like that would be amazing. Even though Alencia would get foddered, like it would be good just to have it in the game. So I wouldn't mind as much. I'd still mind a little bit because I don't like seeing Alencia get foddered, but I would still definitely go with that. Man, this isn't going the best. We just need one. We just like need Nino or Linde before the Spark. That'd be great. Okay, so number 4, what heroes do you want to see as a mythic hero? And for me, that's going to be for Mortis. So the main villain of Sacred Stones, right? The Demon King. I think that would be really cool. Fallen Lyon is cool, don't get me wrong. I love him. His art's fantastic. But I would like a full for Mortis. I would like a Fallen Edelgard for Mortis. Okay, number 5. Who do you want to see get in as the duo hero? So for me, you've probably heard me say this before, but I want duo Zelgius, and I want him to have Legendary Ike as a backpack. I think that would be really cool. They could have like a really interesting conversation. There could be some badass animations. Like, that would be perfect. I also wouldn't mind seeing Zelgius with Sephiroth. That'd be cool too, but Ike and Zelgius would just be perfect. And then lastly, who do you want to see get in as a harmonized hero? So for me, there's a lot of options, but I think a cool one would be Harmonic Titania with Seth as a backpack. I know Seth deserves better than that, but still, like, I think that'd be a really cool duo because they're just like so badass together and they fulfill like the same Jagan role, and they're just like amazing characters. So I think they could have like some really cool conversations and like be a badass Cav unit. I'm not sure what Cav they would be. I guess like, I don't know, maybe they could be like a Lance Cav. I don't know. Lance Cav is pretty competitive, so like maybe something else. I don't know, but like some kind of cool Cav would be really awesome. Titania like in her Radiant Dawn outfit would be cool too. Okay, let's move on to the next question. This one's going to be from Like Stars Falling 6179. Do you play the event Hero's Journey? And if you do you pick your units randomly or do you pick your favorite pairs? We're getting a lot of 4-star special rates. We're just not getting actual 5 stars. There's Tiki. So I do play Hero's Journey. Like, it's, you know, free rewards. Why would I not? But I'm not very festive. I don't know what the word is. I don't pick like based off my favorites. I just pick off people who need ally support because you get like higher rate of ally support while playing that game mode. So I'm like very boring, I guess. I'll have like whoever I need to grind for like summoner duels or for AR, I'll put them in there and try to get their like support up as high as possible. When it comes to my Eat the Rate resort, I'm a little bit different. Right now, we're currently throwing a party for Altina and her new refine in the Aether Resort with like Ike and Zelgius and Sephiroth and like Mufasa and a whole bunch of other Radiant Dawn characters. So a little bit more festive there. But yeah, I'm not too big on Hero's Journey. I think it's a fine game mode, but it's just not really appealing to me. There's Arthur. I don't know why I pulled... I'm not getting anything, man. I'm at 4.25. Okay, let's see another question. This one's from Not Skillful. If you could add a new seasonal banner, what would it be? Okay, so I know it's supposed to be a new seasonal banner, but for me, like, I'd choose Pirate. Yes, Nino! Yes! Okay, cool. Now we can have both the units. Like, even if... This is fine, right? Like, I get both of them, I'm happy. Please don't have a bad IV. That's not great. That is not a great IV at all. Minus speed is pretty bad. Plus attack is really good though. I'm pretty sure she has a super boom there, but the speed definitely hurts. We're at 4.25, so we'll do the greens as well. See if we can get Ursula. Okay, so I would pick Pirates for my new seasonal theme. I know it's not a new seasonal theme, but Pirates, that's another Nino. Pirates to me was just like the perfect theme. Like, I love Pirates, I love One Piece. The Pirate banner was full of Telia's characters. Like, it was just the perfect banner. I'm still not over the fact they removed it for Thieves. I don't mind not having Thieves banner. I just wish it was like took over something else essentially. Because Pirates are just perfect to me. Other than that, I'm not really sure what we could do. You could have like a redeemed banner. You could have maybe what if you got all the young kids? Like what if we got Nino and we made her into an adult and that was a banner? That'd be kind of interesting. Huh. Like imagine if we took like prequels and sequels, right? And you like made them like Blazing Blade versions of Binding Blade characters. That'd be really cool. They should do that. But yeah, other than that, I'd definitely pick Pirates. If I could pick anything, it would be Pirates. 100%, no questions asked. Okay, let's do another one. There's Tharja. Tharja has to get Resplendent soon. Speaking of Resplendents, we just got Resplendent for Corn, which is really cool. Glad to see that, because she was long overdue, and the art is fantastic. Corn fans are eating well. Like, if you love Corn, you gotta pick up the Fate Pass. Like, I know I shouldn't be saying that, like, don't spend money on Fate Pass, but at the same time, you know, it's your favorite character. I think you can spend $10 for that sometimes. If you can afford it, you know, obviously. Let's do another question. This is gonna be from Avis Tang. What's your personal favorite Aether Raid's offense strategy? So, Ymir again. I've gotten like, I think it's like my third or fourth Ymir. Don't get me wrong, she's a great unit. I don't know if I really need that many copies of her. She does have good fodder though. She has like a Trace. Yeah, she has Trace and Unity too, actually. Unity is really good fodder. Good IV though. I think mine's already plus attack. Anyways, yeah, my favorite Aether strategy is easily Gale Force. Like, it's just so satisfying to pull off. It feels amazing. I love planning it all out. It's just, I've loved it forever, pretty much. Ever since I started Gale Forcing, I've loved it. That's not to say I don't like other strategies. I like tanking a lot, especially if it's like one of my favorite characters. Like, whenever I had Brave Ike, just tanking everything, it feels so satisfying to watch everybody just hit Ike, do almost no damage, and then explode. Like, it's such a satisfying feeling. So definitely enjoy tanking. I definitely use Brave Dimitri a lot. Whenever I'm being lazy, pretty much I use Brave Dimitri. So tanking's a lot of fun too. Okay, let's do one more question as we end this summoning session. This one's gonna be from, oh, there's no reds. That sucks. I wanna do double green here. I guess I'll do double green. This one's gonna be from Joshua Bitar 8271. I have a few. What's your favorite team comp for Abyss and Genshin? If there was a Lyon ult, Legendary Ascended or Rearmed, what role would you like him to perform? Tank, News, Mixed Phase. What skill would you like to see in Fae? I'm still waiting for Flare, hopefully as an exclusive special for mages. Okay, so for me, let's start with Lyon. So with Lyon, I want the Formortis, Lyon the most. Like, I know technically it's not Lyon, but still, I think that would be dope. I want the Fallen Edelgard, like, sprite. I want him to transform. I would want him to be like a beast armor, probably colorless. And I want him to be like a really strong. Do I want to do these? Do I want to do blue? I feel like it's a. Let's see if we can get one more Byleth. One more Byleth wouldn't hurt. He has pretty good fodder. And I wouldn't mind like a +1 actually. +1 would be pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, so I would love him to be a far save or like a save tank, but I would want him to be like a offensive save tank. I feel like we have so many defensive save tanks and there's not very many offensive ones. Like we have Winter Ephraim. But I would love like Formortis to just be deadly. Like when you attack into Formortis, he just like destroys you if you like don't calculate right or like something like that. I think that'd be cool. We wasted orbs. That's fine. Whatever. There's a few orbs down the drain. Let's back out here, and then we'll go into the Spark. That's what I would want the most for Lyon. When it comes to skill, I want Beast exclusive skills, and I'd also want Vantage 4, obviously, for Altina. Okay, let's grab Linde. So we've got everybody but Ursula, which is kind of sad, but it's not the biggest deal. I mean, her art's really good, so maybe I'll pick her up later. When it comes to the Abyss and my teams, oh my, I actually like their art a lot. I know it's not very, what's the question word? It's not like actual like thematically correct, and it's a little bit scandalous, I guess, for like these girls who are a little bit young. But still, like I think the art itself looks really like well done, and they're a really cool unit. They're a really cool unit. But yeah, when it comes to the Abyss teams, I usually run like Raiden National or Raiden Hypercarry, which is like Raiden, Jingzhou, Bennett, Jingling, and then Hypercarry is like Kazuha, Raiden, Bennett, Sarah. And then I also have my Zhao team, so that's typically what I do for the Abyss. Anyways, that's going to be the summoning session. Overall, it went decently well. We got Nino and Linde, and we actually got a copy of Byleth as well, so pretty good. And we got a ton of 4-star special rights, and a majority of them were really good, so I'm definitely not complaining about that. But now I'd love to hear from you. How did your summoning session go? If you did summon on this banner, who are you aiming for? Were you trying to get Linde because she's just an all-star support and damage dealer? Maybe you're going for Nino for like fodder, or maybe you just love Nino. Or maybe you're a Byleth simp, because I saw a lot of those, and maybe you're going for +10 Byleth here. Either way, make sure to drop a comment down below letting me know. And if you didn't end up summoning, let me know what you're saving for. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe. This has been Oblivion. I'll catch you all later.